what's going on in the kidneys, what's going on in your liver, what's going on in your stomach. It's just a mystery. Can we even imagine, with experience, later on, how much information is being given from the femoral pulse? So you want to come into it from not knowing. Come into it with an empty computer, and then you'll get these messages, and then later on you have a cup of tea with the person, and you say, well, this is what I sensed. You know, you don't advise them, you don't diagnose, but you just share with them what you suggest and things. And so it's really a mystery, this area. And that's the same. We're going to do this one next, right here. And this is the same thing, but it's not the femoral artery, it's the what? Brachial arteries. Okay? And so I came up with, I haven't heard it anyplace else, you guys, I came up with become a human tourniquet. You guys heard me say that a million times. Become a human tourniquet. That's what we're doing. Okay? And that can be a light tourniquet, it can be strong, it can be somewhere in between. But the whole idea is to communicate with that, because your femoral pulse is the width of your index finger, and it's giving all this information. The same thing here. So it may take us a few lifetimes to get perceptive enough there. But at least we're on the path. And it could happen at any time. You know, where that absolute understanding. So when I go into this beautiful, a mandala is two dimensions. A yantra is more of a, you know, a gadget or a construction. Either way, we're going into that very sacred geometry. So you can only imagine what it must be look like from God's intention, from the pranic body, Annamaya Kosha, all these other koshas. What does that look like from that perspective? Not just physical, but what does it look like that from the other perspectives? Make sense, guys? Mm-hmm. Any comments or questions? Okay, so we find it. We micro-adjust. We place our palms here. Our thumbs are not over the private area. Our thumbs are pointing lateral. And the first one we'll do is a tabletop. And that means you're just going to collapse your elbows. And you're just going to rock forward. And you're going to check in with the receiver. Any discomfort at all, my friend? And you stay there. You say your prayer. You envision that mandala that you're sinking into, guys. Ask the universe, why has this been on the books for thousands of years? What is the value of this therapy? Don't think you know. Come from not knowing. And then you come out of it. You don't come out of it fast. You want to count some of those pulses. I learned in my first year in Thailand to hover my hands over it and deflect the energy back in. And then when you sense that it has subsided, then you sit back in meditation. Guys with me? So I'm going to do the stronger version now. And there shouldn't be even one molecule of discomfort. And you're going to notice that I'm not going to stretch my hands out like this, you guys. You're not going to see that happening. Okay, you're going to see my hands go in and up. Because there's nothing necessarily wrong with that, but it shows more sensitivity if your hands go in and up. Because to stretch that area, sometimes okay, sometimes not. Okay, but this one's always okay. So we find it again, you guys, you micro-adjust, enjoy yourselves, and you float. You transfer your weight very slowly, and you float your hands up. Any discomfort at all, my friend? No. Good? Okay, you just stay there. You see, watch my hands are going to go in and up. In and up. I want to become a human tourniquet. I stay here as long as I'm intuitively guided. No jerky motions. Come out of it slowly. Say your prayer. Om Tari Tu Tari Tori Mama Ayu Punyam Gyana Pushtim Kudu Swaha. And then you sit back in meditation like that, okay? So let's do that maybe half a dozen times, you guys, so you're nice and familiar with it. Do the light version, which is just tabletop, and then do the stronger version. And so what are the benefits? One of them is opening a marma, what's called opening a wind gate. And a lot of people feel this release in their lower back. And undeniably, we are backing up the blood, are we not, guys? Mm-hmm. We're backing the blood up. So what is it doing? It's opening up the capillaries. It's bringing fresh oxygen and nutrients and everything to the surface, making the skin more lustrous, all of that, yeah? So there's a lot of benefits. Okay, guys?
I'm sorry to make you repeat. What's the name of that technique again?
It used to be called the blood stop because of a language barrier, but when it circulated around America, everybody got nervous. Blood stop. No blood stop. So it's called opening a wind gate.
Okay.
In Thai, it's